Good day, ma'am. I'm Ken Albautista. This is the second topic of this chapter, which is all about basic principles. And my topic is all about heat transfer, conduction, convection, and radiation. So let's move on to the learning objectives. Learning objective. Understanding the basic principle and mechanism of heat transfer. Next is differentiating between the three modes of heat transfer and understanding when each occurs. Adapting cooking techniques and heat transfer methods to accommodate dietary restriction preferences and ingredients substitution while maintaining food quality and nutritional integrity. Okay, so what is heat transfer? Heat transfer describes the flow of heat, thermal energy, due to temperature differences and the subsequent temperature distributing and changes. The study of transferred phenomena concerns the exchange of momentum, energy, and mass in the form of conduction, convection, and radiation. So, when we say heat transfer is, from the word transfer is mobalhin. So, it is the process kung asa ang pagbalhin sa heat from substance to another substance. Okay. There are three types of heat transfer. Heat transfer or heat flow can take place in three forms, which are the conduction, convection, and radiation. So first is we tackle the conduction. So conduction refers to the transfer of heat from a heat source to the food itself through direct contact. So the conduction is it refers with the heat transfer from the material or food to another, which means example the heat of the stove is ni-transfer na siya sa pan or sa gibutang, then kay niinit naman ang pan if magbutang kag food or water at the surface of pan is automatically mo transfer ang kainit sa food. That is called conduction. So application in conduction. So cooking on a stove top, heat is transferred directly from the burner to the bottom of the cooking pot or pan through conduction. This method is commonly used for sauteing, simmering, and boiling food. So, cooking on a stovetop is heat is transferred directly contact from the burner to the bottom. That's why maitom or masunog ang pan because of heat transfer. That is called conduction. So, next is grilling. In grilling, heat is conducted from the hot grill grates to the food, cooking it directly. This method is often used for meats, vegetable, and seafood. So, grilling is heat is conducted from the hot grills grates to the food. That's why if magbutang tag meat or grates, if makanaas ang meat or maghinay-hinay kaluto, that is called conduction also. So, next is convection. Convection is the transfer of heat through the movement of fluids, liquids, or gases. So, convection is, it refers when the transfer of heat through the movement of fluid. Example of this is, if magbutang ka og water sa pot or kettle, so kay nikandak naman ang heat sa kettle or sa mo transfer dayon sa siya sa water. Then if mo transfer na is maka-create siya ganang circular fluids and ang maong water until mabukal. That is called convection. So application and convection. As the water near the bottom of the pan is heated, it becomes less dense and rises to the surface. Meanwhile, cooler water from the surface moves down to replace it, creating a circulation pattern. This process helps to distribute heat evenly throughout the water, resulting in more efficient heating. So, as what I said earlier, that kung mag-init ta og tubig is if mahitabo na ang conduction sa pan and water is mo-follow dayon ang circular fluids rising up and making it pattern. So, that is called conduction if ang water is mubukal na siya padong. So, Next is deep frying. Deep frying. In deep frying is convection currents in the hot oil transfer heat to the food, causing it to cook quickly and evenly. This method is used for frying food like french fries, chicken, and fish. So, understandable naman kaya ang deep frying, di ba, is if kanang makakita ta, di ba, anang mangluto ay sa fried chicken is kina if magbutang sila chicken sa mao nga oil nga nagmantika, oil nga nagmantika, if magbutang siya chicken sa mantika nga init na kayo, di ba? So nagbutang is kanang magkanaas na or kanang mubukal na, mao na ang occur sa convection. So next is radiation. Radiation is the transfer of heat energy through electromagnetic waves without the need for a medium in the context of heat transfer in food nutrition. Radiation refers to the transfer of heat energy from a heat source to the food itself. This can occur through various methods such as grilling, broiling, or using a microwave oven. So, radiation is the transfer of heat energy through electromagnetic waves without the need for a medium. In the context of heat transfer in food nutrition, radiation refers to the transfer of heat energy from a heat source to the food itself. This can occur through various methods such as grilling, broiling, or using a microwave oven. So, radiation is an example if kita if naay kalayo sa unahan unya ug atong duolon, di ba? If dul-dul na ta sa kalayo is ma-feel na to, di ba, ang kainit bisag walay contact sa kalayo. That's the wavelength mo na atong gitawag nga wavelength sa kalayo nga ni-radiate na to bisag even though nga walay contact sa ato ang lawas ug sa heat, which is ma-feel na to siya tungod sa radiate. So in food, very understandable naman kayo, di ba, nga if maglechon ta or broiling or microwave is the radiation can occur through without direct contact sa from fire to food, which is lutoon ra sila pinagi sa kainit without contact, that is called radiation. So application in radiation. Microwave cooking. Microwave ovens use electromagnetic radiations to heat food by causing water molecules within the food to vibrate and generate heat. This method is quick and convenient for reheating leftovers, cooking vegetables, and defrosting frozen foods. So, the microwave cooking is, example of this is kanang chokes to go, di ba? Lutoon sila through sa microwave. That's why nga grabe kayo maka-penetrate sa food hangtod ilawom ang maong radiation is sa microfood to the food. That's why very soft ang result sa maong nga food tungod kay grabe ang, di ba, is kanang grabe man kayo maka-penetrate ang maong nga microwave. If microwave technology ang atong gamiton sa maong pagluto, pro radiation ra niya. Mo na nga soft kayo ang result. So next is infrared radiation. Infrared radiation is used in certain grills to cook food directly using high intensity infrared heat. This method is fast and efficient for grilling meats and vegetables as it cooks food quickly while retaining moisture and flavor. So infrared radiation is it is used kanang mano-mano, such as kanang magamit ta og charcoal if magbarbecue is kanang charcoal gamiton, or kanang kasigaran na to makita is ana sa street foods, di ba, mano-mano kayo ang ilang pag-grilling sa mao nga meat. So mauna ang infrared radiation niya. Okay. So that's all, ma'am. About my topic of the heat transfer, conduction, convection, and radiation. So the overall of this is, it is very important to know that the heat from pan to the food na It gives contribution of making process sa pagluto and pagpainit sa mao nga food. Mao na ang makatabang or very important sa conduction, radiation about sa heat transfer, ma'am. That's all, ma'am.